What is up, my fellow Super Chats? It is Super Chats 39, bringing you guys a nice little tutorial video on how to do live commentaries with the Xbox 360 as well as the PC. I've been getting a lot of comments as well as messages from you guys asking how to do that. So I decided to put this guide together, and hopefully you guys enjoy this. So if you do, leave me a like, leave me a comment below. Otherwise, without further ado, let's jump into the guide. Alright, so we're going to take a look at these headsets right here that you see. This is kind of more of a jury-rigged way. This isn't how I do it. The way that I do it is right here. You guys can't see this microphone because I'm using it right now to make this tutorial for you guys. But basically, my recommendation is, though, if you have like $15 to $20 to spend, that you can spend, I should say, go up to Best Buy, Walmart, or something, get a standalone USB mic, just one of those ones that have like a little tiny base that's like square, and then the mic kind of comes up. They can plug it into your computer. That way, you know, if you have Turtle Beaches or something, some kind of headset that streams the audio to your head, ears, head, whatever, same thing, it's all located right there, but that way you can hear the game audio that's going on, plus you can talk into the microphone and it will be picked up by your computer using a audio program or whatever, and you'll be able to do a live commentary that way. That's the way that I kind of do that. We'll get into the way that I do it here in just a few minutes, but I'm showing you guys right now the jury-rigged way, where you won't get game audio and you won't be able to have your TV audio on. Otherwise, you know, these microphones might pick it up. But basically, you know, if you got one of these laying around, this is a Turtle Beach X12, as you guys can see right here. And, you know, you can use these because it has the USB, the audio, and the microphone jack that you just plug in your computer. The only problem with this method, like I said, is the game volume will not come through the headset. You can only speak through this little microphone or whatever. And the problem that I have with this is, for some reason, these microphones are super quiet, and I don't know why. And the program that I use is Audacity. I think that's how I say it. So it just comes in there really super quiet, and then like you can boost the audio and stuff like that, but then it gets super staticky and all that, and I don't like to work with that kind of audio. I have a different program that I record with Audacity, and I'm going to show you guys this whole process here in a couple minutes, other than the FL Studio part. But I have a program that is called FL Studio. Basically, I use Audacity to record, and then I import that audio wave file or whatever into my FL Studio, and I clean up the audio from there and stuff. The reason why I have FL Studio is because I like to make beats, just because. I don't know, it's something I like to do. But basically, you can use this way. This way is kind of the same thing, except this is a PC gaming mic. So if you have one of these laying around, basically it's a USB one, so you can just plug it into your USB port. And again, the gaming audio from the Xbox will not be streamed here, obviously, because it's hooked up to your computer. But it'll be able to capture your voice with this little guy over here, this little microphone. So that's how you can do it that way. So yeah, let's jump into my commentation mic. Let me move it here. This might get a little loud here for a second. But let me pick up the camera. That's going to get shaky. But this is my commentation mic. It's a Samsung G-Track. It was $89 or something when I bought it new. It's probably a little bit cheaper now because I bought this, like, I don't know, 3-4 months ago. But it streams HD audio. It's a USB microphone, and I love this thing. And it's just super, super good. So basically, this is what I'm kind of talking about with the standalone thing. This is a standalone microphone, and sorry, I probably just made a loud noise. But this is a standalone microphone, and you can plug it into your computer. Therefore, you can talk into it, send your WAV file to your computer over there, and then you know, have your Turtle Beaches on or whatever, and hear the Xbox gameplay through this. And that's how I do that. But we're gonna jump into the computer section, showing you guys how I hook it up and all that stuff, just in case you guys don't know that. So let's do that right now. Alright, so how I typically would record Xbox 360 gameplay is I would use this guy right here. And basically this is, you know, my laptop. You don't have to use a laptop. You can use a regular computer like you guys saw over there, and that will work just fine. If you're in the market for an HD capture card, my recommendation, if you're not a computer guy that knows how to change out chips and stuff like that, is to get a USB, HD, DVR, or PVR. The capture card that I use is Avermedia USB HD DVR. I'm pretty sure it's DVR. It's DVR or PVR. I don't know. But basically, you know, I'd have this laptop lid open. I'd have the Avermedia software that this thing comes with open, and, you know, I'll just plug this thing in there, and obviously I would have, you know, the Xbox cables, the component cables running to here, to the inside, and then to the outside I would have, well, side that is out, the outside, not really like outside or anything, but I'd have the out cables, component cables running to the TV, and then that way basically, you know, it pulls from the Xbox and takes here and then takes it there to the laptop. And then the mic that's over here that I showed you guys, Samsung G-Track, I'd have plugged into right here, and I would have my audio capturing program, Audacity, open as well, capturing the audio of my live commentary. So without further ado, let's jump over to the computer side, what goes on, you know, computer-wise, and I'm going to show you guys just a quick example of how to do that, and then after that, we'll take a look at the PC way to do live commentaries, which is super easy, depending on the software that you have. So we will jump over there right now. Alright, so I'm going to show you guys the PC side of recording Xbox 360 gameplay, doing a live commentary. So this Total Media Extreme right here, this is what came with the Avermedia USB HD DVR. Looked it up before I started. This is a DVR, not a PVR. And basically, if you're in the market for a capture card, I recommend that capture card. The only thing is it saves in .ts, which is a high definition like television broadcast thing, I think, file. And basically, you need to find a software that can work with it. If you're like me, I like to not have to convert media or convert files and all that stuff. They give you within this software that comes with it a media converter, but I just got Cyberlink Power Director, and it works with the .ts file, so I don't have to do any converting or anything like that. I tried Sony Vegas and it didn't work, but I don't know. So I don't use Sony Vegas. I use Cyberlink Power Director 10, which I got for Christmas, so that was sweet. But basically, I'll just come here to the Total Media thing, go here to the record section, record video, and the capture module will pop up, and then this is how I typically set up the screen. I would also open Audacity at the same time, so Audacity would be over here. I'm sorry if I'm saying the name incorrectly, but I like to call it Audacity. And the source, I don't have the capture card hooked up, and it's not streaming or anything, you know, so there's no Xbox 360 gameplay that would be, you know, right here in this black area. It's not coming through right now, but this is where it would be at, the Xbox gameplay that you're trying to record. And in the source thing, it would say Avermedia USB, blah, 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 whatever, showing that it was connected. And it'd give you some options on here. I don't remember what they were, what they are. And then it'd give you something like down here with the game audio and the bit rate and, yeah, all that fancy stuff. But down here in the save format, it would say like .ts and all that when it's completely connected. And when you want to capture, all you do is click this button right here, this capture thing, and it will go green, because green means go, and it would start recording the Xbox screen or whatever, TV, whatever you want to call it. And then when I would do that, I would come over here to this thing, click record, and you guys can see right there my WAV file is being recorded. And, you know, that's how I do it, completely live. And then when I'm done, just stop it, and then I go edit, or no, not edit, file, and then export, name it something, save it, and it's saved as a WAV file. Now, if you guys are interested in seeing how I engineer my audio, I guess, I'm not like a professional engineer of audio, but how I would work with it here in FL Studio, leave a comment below and let me know, and I will show you guys how to do that. Reason why I have FL Studio is I also like to make beats, like I said in the beginning, at some point. So that's why I don't have like a software that's just dedicated to audio engineering. Wanted to kill two birds with one stone, you know what I'm saying? So I got that. But now what we're going to do, we're going to jump over to the how you would record like PC games like such as Minecraft, you know, you guys can see here Armor 2, League of Legends, Call of Duty 4, whatever you want. So I'm going to show you guys that here in just a couple of seconds. Alright, so I'm going to show you guys real quick how to record PC gameplay, and it is super easy and super simple, especially if you're going to use the software that I'm about to show you, and that is Fraps. Fraps is super awesome, and I love this software so much. To me, it's reasonably priced at $37. I don't know if the price is going to fluctuate or change, but basically, if you're planning on getting partnered and you're a PC gamer or want to do, you know, PC gameplay, basically if you're playing Minecraft or some other game that you want to record, definitely get the software, because all the fellow partners that are out there, like myself, I'm partnered with TGN, the Machinima partners, Vexen partners, they all use Fraps, and the reason why is because, well, I'm going to say most of them do. I'm not going to say they all do. The reason why is because it's awesome. It is just super easy to use, and it's live, and it's all that good stuff. So basically, it saves me so much time, especially when I get into the editing process. When I get into the video editor, I don't have to screw around trying to sync audio and all that stuff because it's live, it's real time. And with the record Win 7 sound, what that is that's recording Windows 7 sound. So say you're playing some League of Legends or something, got a nice Skype call going on with your bros, and you guys want to do full team like commentary or something like that, or just live gameplay. Basically, as long as you have that checked and you have this record external input checked and you have a microphone in, like you guys can see this microphone right here, you are recording what is going on, and it is recording in live time. So it's doing everything. It's recording their voice, it's recording your voice, and all that stuff. And that's what's super cool about this program, as well as it has some other settings that you can change. So like basically, I think the default settings, I changed some of these things, but in the general settings, you can make it so when you launch a game application, so like if I were to launch Minecraft, I think it reads off the DirectX or something like that. I don't know the whole file thing and how that all works, but basically all I know is Fraps will automatically start. It won't start recording, but the Fraps thing will basically open up, and it won't open up like this. It'll open up like minimized. You can have that as well, and all you have to do is press the whatever your video capture hotkey is. Mine's F9, and I think that's the default one, but you just press that, start commentating or whatever, and it records it, and that's what's super awesome about it. So I love Fraps a lot, and if you guys have the money and you're a PC gamer or are trying to expand to PC games, definitely get Fraps. So basically, if you want a free program and you can't afford Fraps or something like that, one that I kind of recommend, it's not the greatest, and we'll go over here to cnet.com and type in Hypercam, and that's the name of the Hypercam, I guess, recording software that I'm going to show you guys. And it's fairly decent. It's not the best in the world. I'll click this image so it'll pop up. But basically, it does a lot of the same things as Fraps, but it doesn't work as well as Fraps. It doesn't do the whole, when you open up like Minecraft or something like that, it automatically starts. It doesn't do that. I think you can record like commentate live with it as well, but I'm not totally sure. I have not used this program in a long time, so I'm not sure if there's any changes or anything that are going on. But basically, you can select your own region, or you can select the window that you're in, so you can make it like a custom size. You don't have to like make it set size. I don't know, but this is just an alternate thing, just kind of getting you guys thinking that there's other programs out there that you can use. You don't have to just use Fraps, but I highly recommend that you do. So that's pretty much it for the PC recording thing that I had for you guys. So hopefully you enjoyed this overall, just the whole tutorial that I just laid out for you guys. It took me a very long time to make this. Hopefully it was very informative and you guys really liked it. So I would appreciate a like if you could give that to me, because I worked very hard and very long on this. But other than that, basically, if you want to see more tutorials on how to use Fraps for PC gameplay, leave a comment below. I definitely will help you guys out with that. If you guys want to see the whole editing process, like I said, with Xbox 360 gameplay, if you guys want to see like how I use Power Director, how I use FL Studio to do my vocal editing, any of that stuff, any questions that you guys have, just lay it on me, and if I like it, I will make you guys a video, and I can help you guys out. So other than that, SuperCharge39